The ability to be able to take your current panel HMI project and reuse it for PC-based HMI, for example, for plant expansion, can be a huge advantage for any engineer, because this way you get flexibility and scalability for your entire HMI architecture and you save valuable engineering time. Let me show you how easy it can be. As you can see here, I have a 1516 controller for this system, and E200 MP I/O, E200 SP Distribute I/O, and both of which are on Profinet. If I come over here, I can see I'm virtualizing the 22-inch comfort panel for this particular system, and this is the HMI we want to replicate for the new plant expansion. What I like to do is actually turn off the system first. Let me shut down the runtime. And now that I have the project view, you can see the current hardware for this entire system. And for the new project, what I need to do first is add the actual new hardware. So let's come over to our actual hardware catalog. Let's choose PC Systems. Let's go down to the Somatic HMI application, and this is the WinCC Runtime Advanced. Just drag and drop that in. Once I need to add a network card, so let's go down to our communication modules, Profinet, Ethernet, go down to IE General, drag and drop that on to this PC. At this point, let's actually click on Connections, and now that's been highlighted in blue, I can give focus to it and mouse over it. Once I have, drag and drop it over to the interface of the 1516 and let go. So now the TIA portal in the background creating the logical and physical connections for this new network. So our hardware and network are complete. All right, next step, the new hardware. What I would like to do is come down to the PC system and go down to our runtime settings and change a quick attribute. And let's change this to 1920 by 1080. Okay, perfect. So how about the tags? Wouldn't it be great if we could reuse the tags from our current panel project? Well, let me close this out. Let's give focus to the tags from the panel, and let me drag and drop these into our new PC system. If I give complete focus to them, you'll see they're highlighted in red. The portal's so smart, he's actually telling us there's already a problem with these tags. Let's give focus to the first one, click on this button right here, and you see he's telling us we need to have a new HMI connection. Let's click on that, click OK, and now it's highlighted in white, so we've solved the problem. So just like Excel, I can go grab a fill handle in the bottom right-hand corner and drag this attribute for all the tags, let go, overwrite tag attributes, say OK, and our problem's solved. All right, so we got our tags, we got our hardware, we got our network. How about these screens? Let's start creating some screens here. Go to the PC system, add one by double-clicking, add the second one, and how about let's have some screen navigation buttons. So let's go grab screen 1 and drag it up to screen 2. And you see the portal automatically creates navigation buttons for us. I'm going to go focus to screen 1, and let's drag screen 2 up and create that navigation button. Okay, perfect. At this point, let me actually close out screen 2. So let's do something from the screen design perspective. The global library concept gives us the ability to store hardware configurations, tag databases, and even objects for an HMI. So for instance, for a new project, if I have a different OEM for the conveyance system, I can store that to the global library, and based off of versioning, I know exactly which system to choose. So let's go do that. Let me go over to our libraries and go find this new vertical conveyance system. Let me do a fit to screen real quick. Grab the vertical conveyance system and drag it up, let go. There it is. So if I want to animate it, what I need to do is give focus to it and choose ungroup. And now choose the door itself, right click and choose animations, go to vertical movement, drag the shadow box up to an M position, let's say right about there, that's fine. And with IntelliSense, go down to our tag and just type I, go find the interface from our tags, position door B, that's correct, click OK. So how about the actual screen we were already using? Well, let me give focus to the original screen. At this point, let me do a fit to screen. And let's do a split screen between those two. Give complete focus to the old screen and drag and drop it over. Let go. And now our entire screen is available to us. Let me close this out and click off the split screen. If I want to change an attribute for this new screen, just give focus to that screen. Choose Properties. And let's change the background to white and the grid as well. And our new screen is complete. So how about diagnostics? Let going to choose the diagnostic indicator and drag and drop that up. And let me actually give focus to our global screens. Go to Screen Management, Global Screen, double click on that, Fit to Screen, go back to our libraries, and let's grab the diagnostic objects and alarms. Now what I like to do is give focus to the PC system and start simulation. Now he's going to compile the fact that we've made these changes and we're able to virtualize a panel and test it out before we buy the hardware. Now that we have it, let's actually turn it to a vertical instead of horizontal, and let's start up the system. As you can see, he is grabbing the door from the overhead and going to the vertical system, and everything works the way it's supposed to. Well, in order to prove this actually functional with this actual old hardware, all I need to do is come over to the SPIO, and let's pull out a card and fail it. You see it actually tells us in the standard alarm screen that we have a component removed or missing. That is correct. If I give focus to that and double click on this red wrench, you'll see exactly where in the breadcrumbs where this ET200 SP rack is and the fact that we have a component removed or missing. I was able to accomplish all this in just a matter of minutes. Now that's engineering efficiency.